What is going on, guys? Justin here with my very modest pickups from this garage sale weekend. I didn't get a ton of stuff this weekend, but I got enough stuff to justify making a pickup video. So, as usual, I got some footage while I was out driving around on Friday and Saturday. I have not initiated the GoPro yet. I actually just got the last of the supplies I need to get that up and running in the mail this afternoon. So hopefully, assuming I go out next weekend, I can get some more quality GoPro footage for you guys. But anyway, check out the videos I shot while I was driving around on Friday morning, and then I'll show you guys what I picked up. Alright, Friday morning, kind of an abrupt start this morning. I woke up a little later than I normally would. I was just kind of casually double checking my garage sale list for the morning, and I realized I had missed a sale that was advertising a Nintendo game set. I'm assuming that means NES. I don't know for sure. They also advertise some DS games, so I don't know, maybe it's just a DS system, but I'm headed up there right now. I'm still gonna make decent time on the sale, but with them advertising a Nintendo, you never know what could happen. So wish me luck, and I'll let you guys know if I get it. Well, I feel pretty f***ing stupid right about now. I knew I recognized the address of that Nintendo game set sale, and I knew that I was in that same neighborhood garage sailing last weekend, but I didn't realize it was the exact same sale. So the Nintendo game set ended up being that red Wii system that I passed on last weekend. I think they had lowered the price to $40 on it, which was a little more tempting, but still not what I wanted to pay. So I don't know, that was a waste of time, and who knows, maybe next weekend I'll get the Wii for 20 bucks. And after the Nintendo game set fiasco, I drove over to another sale in the area, which also turned out to be a sale that I went to last weekend. And then I pulled up to a sale that was just getting set up. I was an older couple, so I was debating even walking up there, but I did, and I saw that they had a couple cases for Gameboy systems. And so I asked if they had the systems that originally went in them, and that's when the guy told me that he's got a Nintendo system, a Gamecube, an N64, every Game Boy system ever produced. And he's listing all this stuff off. He's got Mario 64, FIREFOX for the 64. I'm assuming he meant Star Fox. And I'm trying as hard as I can to get this guy to bring anything out for me to look at. And he's like, oh, no, we're not selling any of that stuff. I still play it all. So that was another waste of time. Now I'm headed back into my town, where I'm hopefully going to have some kind of luck. So yeah, a pretty hectic start to Friday morning. I'm not going to go over it again. I think I recapped it pretty well in the intro videos there. I'm trying to block that sequence of events out of my memory. But after I got back into my town and hit up a few garage sales, I ended up getting the first finds of the morning, first finds of the weekend, which were these 3 Wii titles here. I got the stack of them for $5. We got Need for Speed Carbon, Water Sports, and Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009. And I can't remember if I said it in the intro videos or not, but the only reason I picked these up is because I recently sold a Wii to a lady locally, and she told me she's been looking for some games. She's already bought some games off of me, and like these are the kind of games she looks for. These, what I would consider crap, but yeah, I picked them up for $5. And then after that, I headed over to a sale that I actually go to. I think they have it like once or maybe twice a year, and they always have some kind of video game stuff at the sale. I think the girl that lives there, she might be older now, but she's definitely a gamer, and you can tell though that she hangs on to her good games, because all the ones she puts out at the garage sale are usually like crap sports titles or Guitar Hero or Band Hero or Wii Fit or something like that. But I did end up picking up a few games from that sale. I think I got some video of the sale as well, but they had some GameCube games there. They were all sports games, but you know, I sat there going through the spreadsheet on my phone, seeing which ones I still needed for my collection. They're only selling them for $2, and you know, for $2, I'll pick up any GameCube game I don't already have for the collection. But you know, if it's like a Madden game that I already have, I'm not going to pick it up for $2. But I did end up getting 3 of them here. The first one was Ncaa Football 2003, which was complete. I probably wouldn't have bought them if they weren't complete. The next one was MLS Extreme 2002, which I believe I already have. I think I grabbed this from Goodwill a couple months ago, but kind of a more uncommon sports title for the GameCube. And then this one here, which was Street Hoops. So I was like, okay, cool, Street Hoops, you know, I don't have it for my collection. But when I opened it up to make sure the disc was in there, I noticed that it actually had the wrong disc in the case. But I will take the startup disc for the Game Boy player over Street Hoops any day of the week. Really pumped to see that in there. Definitely a harder disc to find. Obviously required to use the Game Boy player. The Game Boy player itself, fairly common. You know, I pick up systems all the time that have it attached to the bottom of it. But this disc is pretty hard to come across, and I believe it's in pretty nice shape. Yeah, it's in like almost perfect shape actually. So, while I didn't get a copy of Street Hoops for my collection, like I said, I'll take the startup disc for the Game Boy player. And then the last game I got from that sale was actually a Game Boy Advance game, Crazy Racers. It's a Konami title, I believe. Yep, Konami. I had never seen this one before. They had a couple other GBA games there, like Scooby-Doo and stuff, but they were all $3 a piece, as you can see there. So this was the only one that was worth picking up for $3. Looks kind of like a cool game, though. So yeah, I think it was $2, $4, $6, $7, $8, $9 at that sale. Pretty sweet, especially for that Game Boy player disc. And then the last pickups for Friday came at, it was like a couple sales later. I walked up there and mixed in with a bunch of DVDs and stuff. I spotted a couple Wii games. The first of which was the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It is the Nintendo Selects version, but yeah, it was complete. The manual is underneath the Club Nintendo points, which I can show now because they're useless. And then the other one was a disc-only copy of Wii Sports. And so they were mixed in with all the DVDs, like I said. The DVDs were all marked for $1 each, so I was hoping the games were $1 each. But when I asked the guy that was there, he said, "Oh no, I'm selling the games for $2 each." So I gave him $4 for the 2 of those. And that was the last pickups for Friday. Not a very eventful Friday, but you know, like I said, I didn't strike out by any means. So I will now roll the video that I picked up on Saturday morning, and then I'll show you guys what I got. So, Saturday morning at the garage sales. There's only like 10 or 12 sales listed today. No major leads for the day, so I'm just kind of free-balling it, and hopefully I find something. Okay, so never mind for no leads for the day. This sale up here, they're not done setting up yet or anything, but I just walked up there and told them I'd stop back later, but asked if they were going to be selling any video games, and she told me she had a PS2, an N64, like DS games, stuff like that. So I left my name and number with her. I'm definitely going to stop back in a little bit, but hopefully in the meantime, if she comes across it, she'll get a hold of me and I can race back here and check it out. 97.5 GTO at 9:30. Here on 97.5 GTO. It's this Sunday morning at 9:30 during the summer on GTO. This is what happens when you take So that was actually the sale that I found the Pikachu N64 system at. That was years ago now, but they have this sale multiple times a year, and usually I don't even bother stopping, but this time I saw they were advertising a Wii and some PS3 games, which I'm sure you saw in the video. $60 for the Wii though, and the PS3 games were $10 each, so didn't end up getting anything there.
Exercise.
So I just stopped at a sale and picked up a crap ton of Legos. Hopefully I got a good shot of them there. I really am pretty much done for the day. I'm going to swing back to the sale that I hit earlier in the morning that said they might have the N64 and the PS2 and stuff, and see what they got. So I only ended up getting stuff at 2 different sales on Saturday morning, unless you count the sale that I picked up the 30 pounds of Legos at, but I'm not going to show that in this video. I got pretty excited though when the first sale of the day that I stopped at, they weren't quite set up yet or anything, but the lady told me she was going to be bringing out an N64, a PS2, a bag of DS games, like all this stuff, and I'll just go ahead and spoil it for you guys and tell you that nothing ever came of that. It was the first sale of the day that I stopped at, and I made it the last sale of the day that I stopped at as well. Like I went back there, and neither time there was any video games to be found. So I don't know what this lady was talking about. She's got my name and my phone number if she comes across anything, but I'm not really expecting a call from her. Anyway though, moving on to my first pickup for Saturday morning, which was at a sale that had a stack of Xbox 360 games. I think I got some quick footage of this. The only one I ended up grabbing was Beautiful Katamari, which was complete, and it's in pretty good shape. The disc is a little bit scratched up, but it's good enough for me anyway. You know, not one I've been actively looking for, but definitely one that I'm going to be hanging on to for the 360 collection. It wasn't priced or anything. Some of the other games they had there were priced at $5, but I asked the guy there how much it was. He told me to make an offer, so I said 3, he said 5, I said 4, and he said okay. So for $4, a copy of Beautiful Katamari. And then a couple sales after that is where I got my last pickups, my last game pickups for Saturday morning. And this was kind of odd because I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. A few weeks ago, I had stopped at a sale on a Friday morning, and they told me that they were going to have a bunch of games on Saturday morning, so I ended up going back there, and it ended up being like a total bust. But, so, I walked up to this sale, and I saw a box of PS2 and a couple of Gamecube games, and I looked in there, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the same box of sports crap that I saw a few weekends ago at a different sale. And then I looked up and I saw the lady that was there running the sale, and I was like, this is the same lady that had that other sale, but it was at a completely different house. So it was just kind of like a weird thing. But anyway, I walked around the corner of their house and I saw that they had some Game Boy Advance games for sale. Actually, a few of these are sealed here. So I ended up grabbing Let's Ride Sunshine Stables. I think that's what it says. The sticker's kind of covering it up there. But yeah, factory sealed. And this was the one that was in the best condition out of all of them. It's got a dent and a little crushing on the corner there. But yeah, that was marked for $3. I also got X-Men The Official Game factory sealed. This one's pretty crushed in on the front. You can see there. Yeah, that was also $3. And then Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, which is kind of sealed. The back of it is completely torn open, so we'll say a complete copy of Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge anyway for $3. And then not sealed, but still complete, we got Disney's Winnie the Pooh Rumbly Tumbly Adventure for $2. I think that was all the Game Boy Advance games they had there. They also had some DS games that were, they were nothing special, nothing worth picking up. But I did grab a couple Wii games from that sale as well. We got Kid Fit Island Resort, which I thought it said $2, but now it kind of looks like a Z. Might have been like the person selling it. I don't know. They sold it to me for like $2, so we got that. And then we got a factory sealed Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011. Said factory sealed. It's got a $5 price sticker on it there. Everything I had here totaled up to $18, I believe, and I ended up getting it all for $15. So I don't know. I guess I didn't technically pay $5 for it. But yeah, that was actually all I got for Saturday morning. So not a great weekend by any means. It was kind of like a weird thing where it was like, you know, a game here, a game there, a few games here and there. You know, I didn't get like any systems or anything, but I can't complain too much. You know, it definitely was worth going out. And like I said, assuming I go out next weekend, I should have some higher quality GoPro footage, like a dash cam maybe, if I can get that figured out. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and checking out this video. And until next time, take care.